Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Athena. If you are new here, then welcome, and if you are returning, then welcome back. Today we're cutting right to the chase. I am going to share how I started making money through social media management with no college education, no real prior experience, no big following, as a stay-at-home mom with 2 under 2. I've been posting bits of my work life here and there on Instagram and TikTok, and I've gotten so many questions, especially from other women and other moms, about how I am making money and what exactly I'm doing for work that allows me to make my own hours, work from home while staying home with my kids and not needing any sort of childcare. And unfortunately, it was taking me way too long to respond to everyone individually, so I decided to put everything in one place in this video. I'm going to be breaking down everything that I did to get into social media management, how I started getting paid for content creation, and how you can do it too. Before we get started, I am linking a little ebook down below. This is not necessary. You do not need to purchase this ebook. You will get plenty out of this video to get started. Ebook is basically this video in written format with a little bit of extra information such as email templates, phone call guidelines, prices, tiered pricing systems, and how to make content calendars. That resource is there for you down below. With that being said, let's get started. So the first thing you're gonna need is a portfolio, and you also wanna build confidence in filming, editing, content creation, all the works. I don't love the word niche, but you do wanna work in a space that you're passionate about. If you pick something random or just to please the algorithm, it's really easy to burn out quickly, and we want this to be sustainable. This is where the 30 and 30 challenge comes in, and this is actually how I landed my first job with a brand. I did the 30 and 30 challenge and I got my first social media management job on day 32. So that's literally how fast this can work for you. I want to be really clear. This challenge is not about going viral. It's not about getting a bunch of likes. It's not about getting a bunch of followers. It's not about trying to impress the internet. It's about building real skills and getting comfortable doing this kind of work. There's 3 reasons why you should do the 30 and 30 challenge. 1 is to build your portfolio and your creative eye. This is where you're practicing quality, like lighting, angles, editing, and really just figuring out what works for you. This is your practice space. And if you need some insight into what kind of tools I like to use, I made another video, which I will link right here. It's quick, it's easy. It's just a small list of different tools that I like to use when it comes to recording videos. The second reason is you learn how to show up authentically. Get past your fear, stop waiting until you're ready. Just start speaking to the camera, sharing what you love, let yourself be seen. And this can be the hardest part for a lot of people, but it's really important when you're doing content creation and social media management that you get past this barrier of fear. And the third reason is to prove to yourself that you can show up consistently. This is definitely a mindset thing, okay? 30 high quality videos in 30 days. You just have to show up. Even when you don't feel like it, even when life gets messy, if I can do it with 2 under 2, you can do it as well. Now, for deciding what you want to do for your 30 and 30, I think it's really important to choose something that you're very passionate about while keeping it also kind of broad. For example, for me, I chose 30 health hacks in 30 days. This really allowed me to explore all sorts of different topics and products. Ask yourself, what are you passionate about? What do you find yourself talking about all the time? What do you reach for constantly at home? I am a recovering addict and alcoholic. My husband and I are both super passionate about living a healthy lifestyle. We have 2 kids and we really like to limit the amount of junk and toxins that we have around in our home and in our life. So 30 health hacks in 30 days was a great umbrella that allowed me to cover all of these things. So you want to find something like that, broad enough to give you variety, but clear enough to speak to your interests. I'll give you some examples. If you're a photographer, this could look like 30 days of photography inspiration. If you're into cooking, this can be 30 days of recipes, 30 days of gluten-free recipes, 30 quick dinners. If you're a bookworm, this can be 30 books that changed my life. This challenge can literally apply to anyone. If you are into health and fitness, it can be 30 days of movement. Don't pick something that doesn't genuinely excite you. Otherwise, you probably won't stick with it. Step 2, it's time to now make your portfolio. Now that the 30 and 30 is over, you have 30 high quality videos to choose from. Pick your best. Pick the ones that showcase your skills the most and throw some variety in there. Maybe you do one that just has a trending audio, one that is a voiceover, and one that has you in front of the camera. This is going to show brands what you are capable of. And after 30 days of filming consistently, I guarantee you, you will have a few videos that will showcase your abilities and be very appealing to the right brand. You don't need a website, you don't need a huge following, just something clean and easy to view. I love to use Canva, it's free, drag and drop. They have a bunch of templates on there for portfolios. Once you add your best content, you could put a little bit about yourself, your pricing, and what you can offer a brand. Again, if you want a deep dive and you want to see an example of what this actually looks like, that ebook is available for you down below. And finally, step 3, it's time to pitch yourself. This is where a lot of people freeze up. The reality is, these opportunities aren't always just gonna fall into your lap. You have to go for it. You have to go and get them. Start by researching local brands and businesses that you love. They could even be ones that you attend regularly. I'm talking boutiques, coffee shops, restaurants, salons, gyms, online brands, whatever you are interested in. If you can, go in person, introduce yourself, smile, show them your portfolio, get whoever is in charge's information and email them. You can use LinkedIn for fully remote opportunities. There are hundreds of companies and brands who are looking for social media management remote work through LinkedIn. And now you have a portfolio, now you have a bio, upload that onto LinkedIn and start applying for jobs. And as for UGC or more freelance type of work, you can cold call, email, DM brands that you already follow. Explain why you're interested in representing them, what you have to offer, and of course include your portfolio. As for pricing, I personally recommend including a tiered pricing system in your portfolio. It's obviously much easier when you're in contact with the company and you can get a feel for what it is that they're looking for and kind of adjust workload and pricing that way. It's great because all of this is super customizable to the brand and their needs, but it might look like something like this. You have a content only package. Think UGC style videos that you film and you send off to them. This is great for brands that want more content but don't necessarily need the social media management part. Option 2 could be part-time social media management. Maybe you go on site 1 to 2 times a month for specialty footage. You might do all of their posting, their scheduling, their editing. Or option 3, you do full-time social media management for them. This would include more frequent content, full posting schedule, deeper strategy, responding to comments, responding to DMs. Again, the cool thing is that this is all very flexible. If the brand says that their budget is $800 a month, you can really scale back and adjust accordingly. This also gives you the power to scale up when a brand has more needs. Essentially, if you land 3 to 5 clients at content only packages for $1,000 a month, that can start to add up very quickly. And that's it. The best part is, again, there are hundreds of local businesses, companies, mom and pop shops that are looking for someone like you that need the extra help in social media management and are very open in this day and age to work with someone just like you. So I challenge you to do the 30 and 30. That is how I got started. I did the challenge, made my portfolio, and on day 32, I landed my job as a content creator and social media manager for a pretty large company. Not only that, since then, I have managed to get many brand deals for myself, for my personal accounts, with this portfolio and with this experience that I gained from those 30 days alone. I've had so many emails from so many companies saying, hey, we saw your 30 and 30, loved what you did, and we'd love to work with you. It's crazy how much 30 days of consistency and dedication can pay off. You don't need a degree, you don't need a large following, you just need to start. Again, if you want the scripts on exactly what to say when you're DMing companies, my pricing guides, my templates, and how I like to make content calendars for brands, that's all gonna be in the link below. Let me know down below if you have any other questions, and if you're gonna get started on this challenge, I would love to follow along on your journey and see what you create. With that being said, let's go make some magic. You've got this. I cannot wait to see what you all create. Bye.